what did you get from the film Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom?
I don't know if the Aquabro was sitting right with me. You know, I get what they were doing. I know it's old news. I mean, it's the first movie. You know who he is, Jason Momoa's character, but I don't know if I care for it. And I think I liked it more in the beginning.
You mean the
But
first movie?
now, the first movie, right? But after seeing him in Justice League and now this, I mean, I like seeing him be Aquaman for the entire movie. But I couldn't help to wonder if they went a more classic approach, how this would have went. And I guess maybe that's why they have the brother character, kind of looking like the stereotypical Aquaman, and him just counting against that and being different. But it felt like the lead was also the comic relief, which was interesting. I thought the story was decent. The story was, good, makes sense.
It was okay.
Decent story. It was okay. But yeah, the Aquabro was a fun little thing, but this is what we got, and I don't think they're recasting him in the reboot of the DCEU. So,
is he even going to be in the reboot? Like, is Aquaman going to be in the reboot?
I think he's supposed to be, because he was in the post-credit scene of The Flash, right? And that's supposed to be the reset.
Who knows what they're doing?
Yeah, I don't think they do.
I'm not exactly a fan of his character either. I think it was fine at first, like you said, but I didn't see any growth from him. He's still the same guy, and he seems kind of dumb. Just a boneheaded, just aqua bro. I mean, of course, there is a little bit of growth. He's, got a child in this, and, he gets married to Mira, but I'm not a huge fan of this character. I think it's run its course as far as what he's doing, what they want from this character. And I wish they would have shown some growth with how he acts, because he still just does dumb things, says dumb things, and just, goes with the flow.
Yeah, and this time, I guess all of his dumb things made sense in the movie. Like, they all worked out in his favor. They weren't really many mistakes. So it's kind of like they're making him seem like a wise king, but not because he's any wiser, just because he's lucky.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him very smart. I wouldn't say he's dumb either, but
no, he's not dumb.
Yeah,
he's just not the hero type.
No, and I also wonder. Now, he is supposed to be the king of Atlantis now, but
right,
he still lives above the sea. Like, he goes to his father's house.
Right, which the Atlanteans don't like.
So, yeah. And honestly,
I guess it's also safer for his... I guess he assumed, if he was wrong, somehow that was safer for his kid.
Yeah, but honestly, just like this film for me was just a blur. It's very forgettable. There's so much action in it, it just becomes numb to me. Like, maybe every 10 minutes, there's an action scene. Like, there's no time to slow down and breathe and just talk. Or just, figure out what's going on in the story. And that could be good for, some other people, but it just felt like it was just too much to me. Just a whole bunch of CGI and fighting and going back and forth. I was like, this...
It moved the story along. I liked that there... I don't think any of it was... I don't know if that makes it boring or not, with there just always being action. I appreciated the story feeling like it was always moving along, though. I don't think we lingered anywhere too long.
Yeah, you get to see a lot of different places. I mean, a lot of places that look the same. I couldn't tell you the name of any of the places.
I fell underwater half the time. They were in Antarctica in an ice cap. But that kind of like every other ice cap.
Yeah. Well, I guess that one scene where they were going, it's kind of like a forest. That was probably the most different thing.
It was, but it felt like Jumanji.
Jumanji slash.
Every other The Rock movie in the past 5 years that involved the jungle.
What was that one he did? That Disney movie.
Lost City? No.
It was Jungle something.
The Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, Jungle Cruise. That's what it was. Yep,
Right.
That's what that was.
Yep. It felt like that. Felt like Indiana Jones. Felt like Tomb Raider. It felt out of place.
Like 5 minutes.
Yeah, only 5 minutes.
Little action scene. Little few words. Then action.
So they had to have some. They had to have some practical actions for a second, not just CGI.
There was definitely some CGI in there.
Oh yeah, I mean the bugs,
the flowers.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, and if you would like to be featured on our podcast, make sure to click the link in the description.